Stuart Rosenberg, and I'd like to welcome you to the League of Creative Musicians. This is the control room in the studio of the League, and we're happy to have you here. So this is the RCA 77, which is a classic talk show microphone, which we used to see on Johnny Carson's desk and that sort of thing. This is a classic ribbon microphone, and it doesn't have a huge amount of signal output, but it adds a huge amount of warmth to the signal without sacrificing brightness or clarity. And if you look at old record covers, for instance, you will often see a vocalist singing into this microphone. It's also fantastic for horns. And because it's a ribbon microphone and because of the way the ribbon is suspended, the angle at which the microphone is going to be suspended from the yoke is going to change the response characteristics. So you can warm up the signal considerably by making the ribbon sag a little bit. You make the ribbon sag by loosening the yoke and doing that. So there's a lot of flexibility. In addition, you've got a selector on the back which gives you a couple of different patterns, which will also change the response characteristics of the microphone. Like I say, it does not have a huge amount of output, so in order to make this microphone competitive in the world of contemporary mic pre's, you do have to jack it up a little bit, which increases the noise floor a little bit. What we find is that microphones like this do add a lot of character to recordings. There are lots of fabulous contemporary microphones that don't add much character but simply reproduce really wonderfully. The DPAs, the Danish Professionals, which are the contemporary version of the old Schoeps microphones, do a great job of that. And then there are microphones that do add character, things like the old Neumann KM84s and things like that. And we've got the standbys that people are used to seeing in the studio because those are important. We've got a couple of U87s and things like that. For the most part, we have a membership that is evenly divided between people who know technology and gear and are interested in having things that are of a great quality and great reputation. And we've got a lot of people who don't really care. They're not familiar with that world, and they just want something that's going to sound good when they're done. And our approach is basically to be able to accommodate both kinds of people. We want to be as flexible as we possibly can. We have an interesting collection of microphones. We're not comprehensive by any means, and we're not done collecting them, but we've got a number of these nice old RCA ribbon microphones. We've got the 44, and we've got a nice 74 Junior Velocity. In addition to our microphones, we do have access to a fabulous wealth of other microphones through some of our colleagues in the industry who do collect microphones. And we can get anything from an M49 to a set of Neve compressors or outboard mic pre's, within 24 hours.